Good morning, my dear friends. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. In that video series, in my YouTube channel, Balavin Kural, I am talking about the growth and development of India Meteorological Department, IMD. And this is the second video. I request all my friends who are seeing this video to subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon. So in this video, we are going to see about the first observatory in India. Many observatories were there by private people. All of them are basically astronomical observatory, but something related to the then East India government. First observatory was established in Chennai. So I am going to share a presentation. Madras Observatory, we are going to see the history from 1788 to 1931. As I told you, this is Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav video series. I am thinking of putting several videos telling the growth and development of India Meteorological Department between 26th January 2022 to 15th August 2022. So in 1786, William Petrie, an amateur astronomer who had a small private observatory in Madras. Petrie's original observatory was established in 1786 and was made of iron and timber. In 1789, Petrie gifted these instruments to Madras government before retiring to England. At the time, Sir Charles Oakley was the governor of Madras. So Sir Charles Oakley accepted Petrie's plea to establish an official observatory for the purpose of promoting the knowledge of astronomy, geography, and navigation in India. 9th January 1793, the building designed by Michael Topping on the bank of the river Kuvam at Nungambakam. This is where the Regional Meteorological Center Chennai is even now functioning. 1796, Topping died and he was succeeded by John Goldingham, who was formerly Petrie's assistant. Goldingham watched the sky and the stars and determined the longitude of Chennai as 80 degrees 18 minutes 30 seconds based on the eclipses of the Jupiter's moons. This was the value used by William Lambton as a benchmark for the Great Trigonometrical Survey. When Goldingham went on leave between 1805 to 1810, the observatory was maintained by Lieutenant John Warren. He is actually from Pondicherry. He has recalculated the longitude and said it is 80 degrees 17 minutes 21 seconds east. Goldingham returned in 1812 and he served as the government astronomer up to 1830. Then he was replaced by Thomas Glanville Taylor, who measured the positions of 11,000 stars, which were published in 5 volumes, which came to be known as Madras Catalog. Taylor was replaced by Captain William Stephen Jacob in 1848. Major W.K. Worcester held the position briefly from 1859 to 1861. Major J.F. Tennant was in charge of the observatory, and the magnetic observations began to be made using vertical force and declination magnetometers. Then, in 1861, N.R. Pogson became astronomer, and Pogson was assisted by Sri Raghotamachari. In 1872, an accurate clock was added to the observatory, and a telegraph line between the observatory and Fort St. George helped in accurate timing of gun at noon and at 8 p.m. Time signals. This is called as time signals. Pogson was succeeded after his death by Mickey Smith. He moved the astronomical observatory from Madras to Kodaikanal to study solar physics, and in 1899, Oral Jones, professor of physics at Presidency College, was made as in charge of the observatory at Madras. After the shifting of astronomical instruments to Kodaikanal, Madras Observatory became fully a meteorological observatory. This is the drawing of the building of the Madras Observatory in the year 1838. This is the photograph of the Madras Observatory. In 1880, you can see a dome in which the telescope for watching the sky was installed, and here you can see the Met instruments are there. So inside the observatory, how it was looking like. So this is shown here. So this is the clock and pendulum. This is the pillar, granite pillar, and this is probably N.R. Pogson, and this is probably, Goldingham's time. This is Goldingham's time. So this is probably Goldingham. So this is also a drawing. So this is Madras Observatory between 1925 and 26. Still the dome-like shape is still there, and wind instruments are seen here. So these are all the pictures of various people. So Lambton's picture is not here. So this is Goldingham. He was in charge of the observatory between 1795 to 1830, and this is Lambton. His photo is not available. This is the drawing. So he was in charge of the Great Trigonometrical Survey, and this is the drawing of T.G. Taylor, and this is Jacob. So my dear friends, this is the story of the Madras Observatory. We are fortunate to have an office at the same place where the first observatory, though it is an astronomical observatory, the first observatory of India was started in Chennai. The same campus, now Regional Meteorological Center, College Road, Nungambakam, is functioning. So let us see the growth and development of India Meteorological Department in our further videos. Once again, I request you, friends, who are all watching this, to kindly subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Vanakkam.